Hi guys! So firstly I want to thank you all for all your lovely condolence messages. For those of you who don't know, my grandfather passed away last week, which is why I didn't upload a video on Friday, and a lot of you sent me some really lovely messages, so thank you for that. Me and my family are doing fine. We're a lot better now and getting back to our usual routines. I did want to though take a minute to talk about my grandfather because I was really close to him, and I have lived with him my whole life. So yeah, we were pretty close. He was 97 years old, and I feel that he kind of really made an impact on our lives, and we are who we are pretty much because of him. So like, for example, I think I get my spirit for adventure and travel from him. He took me on my first trip abroad when I was 12 years old, and yeah, I mean, he just kind of taught us to live life to the fullest and really like eat well, travel well, and most importantly to dress well. Like, my grandfather never left the house without a three-piece suit until a few years ago, and he was always impeccably stylish and really well dressed, and everybody knew him for that. I mean, I feel like we've all kind of inherited that from him. So yeah, that was my dada for you guys, and he will be missed. I will miss him, but that's life. We gotta go on, gotta move on. But he had a great life, and he really made an impact on all our lives. Now today's video is my watch collection video. The reason I decided to do this video is because it kind of has a small connection to my grandfather, and I wanted to do it. So the first watch, this one, is the newest addition to my collection, and this one is my granddad's watch. So me and my sister actually gifted him this a few years ago on his birthday, and ever since he used to wear it every day. And it's the only thing he used to wear every day, like recently at least. So I've kept this as a little piece of my granddad, and yeah, I really love the watch. It's a Tissot. It's got a nice big dial. I mean, it's something to remember my granddad by. I have watches from my other grandfather and grandmother as well, so I kind of like to keep their watches and wear them, and I really like big chunky old watches as well. So kept this one. So that is watch number one. Now, on a lighter note, I got a little emotional there talking about my granddad, but that's natural. I've got this one, which is probably the watch you guys have seen me wear the most. This one is an Invicta watch. I got this at 90% off. It was in one of my hauls. I don't remember which one, but this is probably the watch that I wear the most at the moment. It is my go-to watch that I wear every day. And yeah, I have a lot of watches. Let me warn you guys, there's a lot more watches coming your way. But yeah, right now this is the one that I wear the most. The next watch is my Guess Connect Blue watch. Now this one you guys have seen, I actually gave this one as well, I think in the 75,000 Truffers giveaway. And yeah, this is a really cool watch. It's got a really nice gold and blue dial. And yeah, what I love about it is that it connects to your phone. So you have an app here. It's the Guess Connect app, and it kind of connects your watch to the phone, and you kind of work with everything. So you get notifications on the watch as well every time someone calls you or things like that, and you can actually take and receive calls as well on this, and you can see your texts and mails and stuff on it as well. So yeah, I really like this one. Then we have another classic gold and silver Guess watch. Now I wore this a lot earlier, so it's basically got a nice white dial. You have the gold and silver strap, and yeah, just goes with anything. Kind of mix, you know, you can mix it with gold and silver accessories, which is why I like it, and it's really just classic, and you know, you could pair it with anything. Then we have this one, which is all over the internet. It is the Daniel Wellington one with the tan strap. Again, very classic. It's one of the few leather strap watches that I own. I think other than my granddad's Tissot and this one, these are pretty much the only two leather straps that I own. I got the tan strap because I don't really have anything in a tan look to go with my accessories. So yeah, I really like this one. It's classic. It's, you know, just classic basically. You could pair it with anything and it looks cool. Then we have my toy watch. Now this one's a little special because Weber gifted this to me. It was for one of our anniversaries or birthdays, I can't remember, many years ago. So toy watches were really like a rage at that time, and everybody wore these really funky colored or funky dial watches, the toy watches. So he got me this one, which is black, which has a rose on the dial. So yeah, I used to only wear this like on special occasions and save it for like something special. But yeah, I remember at that time it was a really big deal to get a toy watch. Then this watch is actually my mother's watch, my grandmom's watch again, and it is not really my style. It's actually a Seiko, really elegant and really dainty. I usually wear like a lot chunkier watches, which is why I just kept it. I haven't really worn it, but after she passed away, I kind of wanted to keep something of hers, so I kept the watch. But yeah, it's a really classic silver with a white dial, elegant watch. It's just that I prefer chunky watches, which is why I haven't really worn it a lot. Then we have this gold BCBG watch. It's really unique. It's got a grey dial, which you don't usually see, but a nice, really big dial. I haven't worn this one in a while, and I think it's kind of like the straps and stuff are discolored and it's kind of fading now. But I bought this in America, in New York, from Century 21 on some crazy discount. It again is in one of my hauls. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, I used to wear this watch like every day at one time. Then we have another classic watch. Now this one is not really from my collection, it's from my dad's collection. Now my dad has an amazing collection of watches. He was a total watch guy. This was his father's watch, my other grandfather's watch, which is in Omega, and you actually have to wind this one. Like, it's not even, it doesn't work on batteries, you gotta wind it from here. It's white with like a gold dial and like a silver strap. So again, very classic, very unique. I don't wear this often, I just borrow it from my dad sometimes, but this is my favorite watch from his collection, which is why I added it to mine. Then we have this one, which is a Kenneth Cole watch that my sister gifted me. And yeah, I haven't worn this much. I usually wear it with like formal outfits because it's a nice big dial, but it's still dainty and girly and like feminine. Then we have this one, which is again another Guess watch. I didn't even realize I have so many Guess watches. This was again a gift from Anaita to me when I graduated. So yeah, it's been about 9 years now since I've had this watch. Yeah, I haven't worn it recently or in many years because I feel like now it's a little young for my liking, but yeah, I mean, I've kept it. Actually, you know what, why don't we do an impromptu giveaway? Now I know most of my watches are used and I've had them for a while, but I do have a lot of watches that that I would love to pass on to you guys, like this one that I haven't worn in so many years, and a lot of you are younger than me and might kind of benefit from it. And I think watches are things that you can kind of pass down. Like, I love to wear my dad's watches, my granddad's watches. So okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna pick 3 watches from my collection and I'm gonna add them into this video as a giveaway in the end. Yeah. Now we have a lot of watches from Casio. Now I used to be their brand ambassador while I was modeling, like for about 2 years. So I used to only wear Casio watches at that time. So they had gifted me a lot of watches. Now I've actually given a lot of those to friends and family, but I still have quite a few. So this is number 1, big dial again, but still feminine. Like, you know, it's big, chunky, but still feminine. Then again, a really classic gold-silver combination. Used to use this a lot when I was in law school and stuff like that because it looks really nice with like formal stuff and things like that. Then we have this one again. This I used to wear with more formal stuff. So it's got an interesting dial, which, you know, it's kind of like, it's cut glass, like it's not just a flat dial. So it's got dimensions, you've got diamonds around the dial, interesting strap. So yeah, I used to wear this on special occasions only. Another classy watch, white dial with, you know, your diamonds around. What I liked about this one is, of course, it has you have a slot for the day of the month, which is something that I never remember. So you know whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. Then we have my favorite. So at that time, this used to be my everyday watch. It's an absolutely gorgeous black dial with like diamonds. It's got a gold little brim on the border. And yeah, I mean, this was definitely my go-to watch. Like, I wore this every single day and it still is my favorite from the whole Casio collection. So of all my Casio watches, the one that I wear the most still is this one, which is my Baby G. I use this a lot when I'm doing a lot of my sporting activities, when I run, when I swim, because it's waterproof and, you know, sweat-proof and all of that. So yeah, I still use this watch a lot every time I'm kind of working out and things like that. And the newest watch to my collection is this one from JC Watches. I haven't even worn it yet. It's pretty stunning. It's got this kind of holographic feel and effect with a really nice strap and lots of colors. But yeah, it's kind of funky and different. Haven't worn this yet, but I will wear it soon. Okay, so here are the 3 watches that I'm going to give away. There is my graduation watch, which is a special one, but one lucky lady is going to get that. The next one is this one, which is my Casio watch, the special occasion one. I barely want this watch, and I want someone to have it. And the third one is this one, which I feel is great for all young working professionals or students and things like that. Like, I really used this watch when I was in college and thought it was special. So I want to pass these on to you guys, and I really think it makes a difference when you wear a great watch. So I hope these bring you a lot of luck and success wherever you are. And if you want these, just check the description, enter the giveaway, and I will ship them to you. So guys, that was my watch collection. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, enter the giveaway, check the description, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!